Yo, what's going on, guys? This is SMS Live. I'm SMS, your host, and we're going to get into it. This is our weekly Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live stream. And we're going to get into talking about the market, talking about NFTs, talking about just what's going on in general. But welcome, guys. And as always, I got Daniel AF with me. Let me see if he is available or ready. I'll just go ahead and bring him up real quick. Let's see where we at. I know he's somewhere in here. All right. At least we got that. Go ahead and pull the homie up real quick. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Damn, look at the setup.
Bro, I'm always somewhere different. You know what it is. I'm chilling. I tried to clean up a little bit. I don't know why this angle is so big. When I set this up and kind of looked at myself on my camera on the iPad, it was a nice close-up. I come up here, you see the whole room.
Nah, I like it. I'm definitely into it. So it looks comfortable. It looks like the man cave. But how's your day been? Looks like you got a nice trade going on.
Yeah, I'm I've been playing like a little 100x game on the 1 minute chart, like the past half an hour. I made like 3 or 4 like nice little 15-20% plays.
Nice.
The last one I just wrote up along, got a nice 12% like profit on that. But
oh yeah,
I have a short that's been cooking a little bit today, kind of where was it here? So I gotta lean in around that 57 mark.
Okay.
57. I've had a short kind of cooking since.
So you tried to time the top of this pump real quick, and then you're gonna ride it back down just both ways.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I got a short that's coming down, and then these little on the 1 minute chart, like all these little peaks. I've pretty much those 3 of them. I ran some longs on it and some I didn't actually get the short in because it added collateral to juke, but I was trying to get some shorts in. I just got a bigger short cooking.
Very nice. I was watching. I saw the momentum. I saw where things kind of turned around. I've been watching these cards really closely because even though that there is the bullish sentiment and everything that came in, there's still a reason to take considerable risk into play here, and that's what I want to touch on before we get into looking at meme coins and stuff. There's a couple of them that I want to shout out because they've been doing pretty damn good. So we'll take a look at that, but let me go ahead and get these charts set up. I'm not going to go into them just yet. Let me see here. I want to pull us up. I want to put this in the background. I don't know how to do this the right way. That works. But either way, I still think that there's, like you asked me the other day, you're like, why are the charts so bullish? And I'm like, well, in the short term they are, but if you look at the big picture, I'm still questioning, where we're at and where things are going. This could be the point where things are about to rip up violently, or they could be going completely, along with the trend. But I want to see what you kind of think into this, because I missed out. Like I was honestly watching, I was like, man, I could be running longs up and down this thing. Like these are the times of the market that I like to trade in more than anything. So let's just dive into it, take a look at that, and we'll kind of make our way through the market. But we'll start with Bitcoin and the price action and take a look at this real quick. Let me make this screen a little bit bigger. You see it good?
Yep.
All right. I'm not a bear by any means for you guys watching. And if you're watching this SMS Live, that's Dan AF. Thanks for pulling up. Make sure you guys repost this, get this out more. Shout out to you guys. This is all powered by you. We get the stream updates. We do all of the the Opus clips and everything powered by the tips you guys give us through the Get Code app. So I appreciate all of the support you guys show us. I hit 11K on X today. Still trying to get to that 1100 for YouTube. Only 7 subscribers away, but we'll get there. But take a look at this real quick, guys. The Bitcoin chart right here. We see this nice run up here all the way. What's this morning? I don't know what time this was in the morning, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever. Things just they started ripping up violently. The thing I kind of take a look into consideration is, all right, on the month, cool. I think we damn near filled the gap. Well, not on the month, on the 7 day. That's the one I was looking at. So what I was looking at is this has to go over top here. And it has to start making its way over top of these prices to hold this floor or hold that price action and keep moving up. Otherwise, you can see we have to get over top of this, right? Like you got to hold this right here where this gap is. This has to be that cup and handle situation, in my opinion. Because overall, the trend is if this doesn't hold this floor right here or this price action, we are still on a downtrend. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like it's great that we have these spikes right here, but it's like we're not going higher than the previous. So I think you're the ones kind of playing it one of the smarter ways is by playing the momentum, playing the actual chart itself. Because everything's going down. Yeah, we get the rips and stuff like that, but that's where people are going to take the prices. We have dominance at 56.1. That's down like 1%, I guess, from the weekend. The fear and greed index 46 out of 100. I mean, it's up a little bit off of the fear, but I think that just comes with this pump. Now, one thing I do want to take a look at is let's go look at Solana. This is a pretty good chart to kind of see. I'm going to go to Bird Eye for this one, switch things up a little bit. I like CoinMarketCap because it has some historical like notes, all those little green things. But I want to take a look at Solana specifically and look at the 4-hour or whatever this chart reads. Who's in the chat? What do we got in here? We got Okami. Shout out to the homie who's always showing up, putting in work. All right, so look, let's take a look at the 4 hours on this one. Come on, today. All right, 5-minute works. Why can't we just go to the 4-hour that quickly? What the hell? I'll try the 2-hour again, see what happens. Fuck it. All right, so when we zoom out here on the 2-hour, it probably look just the same. This right here looks great. We need to get this to pump up over top of here. Remember we were looking at this before? I said, all right, these bottoms, these points right here where we keep bouncing, this is great. But we need to go over top. Like we need to start going higher. Otherwise, this is just, you know, confirming we're in a downtrend.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, that's a wedge right there, which could be cool if this goes all the way down and squeezes, but that pushes us to like December if that's the way that this plays out according to, you know, this chart. Let's write that price action. What I want to really see is, I want to see like the 4-hour on this one, just so I can show you something I saw from the last bull run, which is something to take note in. So maybe I gotta just put it out to the week. Week might be better for this. All right, yeah. All right, check this out right here. Wait, is this not gonna? Man, it doesn't have enough on there because it's not an old enough fucking chart on there. Let me pull up this tweet. I think I might have saved it in on bookmarks. But basically, it shows you a point of the last bull run where things kind of squeezed and almost a pretty damn similar pattern. Like it was kind of funny seeing it. But let me see if I can find the actual tweet.
Did you did you see the boxes from GetCode that game?
The hard, like, what's it called, the IRL cards?
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, that box you shared, I was like, this looks like a what's it called, a watch should come out of it.
Right? And when you get the cards in your hand, they don't even feel like a normal business card. They got like this cool rubberized feel to it. They're just like a little more heavy duty.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're nice. They did a good job with them.
That's funny. I gotta get mine. I know that there was an order thing. I just kind of slept on that. I gotta find this guy's post. This is really a good chart to see. All right, here we go. Let me share this one up. All right, you see this little chart pattern right here?
Yep.
That's very similar to what we see here. He posted this, and I was like, that's not bad to look at. However, if this doesn't, you go above there, it's going down. Otherwise, this would be a nice breakout from there. If we were to have a similar breakout to there, that would make sense to where people want to see this at like 300 and something. That would, be peak bull run, I would guess. But we'll see how things go. This is about 50% down from the all-time high right here. You know what I mean? If you're typically charting, that's something that I always take a look at. You have your run-ups. It comes down. I mean, this is obviously the weekly candles or whatever. So it's a little bit harder, but it still plays out relatively the same. Fill the gap, cup and handle situation, you know what I mean? And then you run back up 50% down from all-time high. That puts you right here, right where we'd want to be at. And at this point, you find stability, which is right here, same as right here. And then that breaks out to the upside, doubles that candle. That gets us to 400 something during peak bull run, if that plays out like a perfect story. Does it play out like that? Who knows, man? Like, it's anybody's guess, but right now things look pretty good. I mean, you can't deny that. It's just, if this does not hold, that's something to keep taking into consideration. However, when you look back at this, I mean, it is holding pretty damn good. It's just, my biggest concern is September, these months coming up with the election. It's not a guarantee that it pumps the market. It seems like it's going to end up going that way, but just get ready. If you find another chance where this dips down, you're not going to get many more of them to load your bags up. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of the prices real quick. We got Bitcoin at 56.6K, Ethereum at 2,338. We got BNB at $516, Solana at 133, XRP chilling around 53 cents, Dogecoin. This is something I was taking notice before anything. I didn't say anything about it because it's like, I mean, it doesn't necessarily dictate it, but I've read, I've seen, I've done some charts and comparisons of Dogecoin leading Bitcoin as far as price action and the way it moves. Sometimes you see that. You got to remember, Dogecoin is a direct, complete copy of Bitcoin. Josh was the one that brought that to my attention. We were talking about something regarding, you know, the charts and everything, and Dogecoin, and people kind of sleeping on the possibilities with it. I mean, it's all speculation. However, taking a look at Dogecoin, it had that rip, but it took another little rip right here, and nothing else has really done that move right there to take us up here. So if you go back again, look at all the other charts, they have this movement, they don't have this last leg. See that?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if Bitcoin is setting up for that right now.
I could see it, to be honest. Like, you get to, when you're looking at the chart day to day on Bitcoin, like, you can tell it just wants to go. Like, it's ready to rip. It's primed. It's just being held back, so, which is unfortunate. We'll see what happens though in the next little bit here. I think it's getting ready to rip.
Yeah, I mean, right here, it's filling this gap right there to that point. It's picking up where it left off, and it would just continue to move up. Once you get it past 56, it's like trying to get that 60K. Once you get above 60K, it wants to hold that go, and it goes by those, you know, every 5K. But overall, I mean, you got a reversal. That's a very clear reversal. You need to make higher highs. That's all I'm going to say on that one. I'm not going to beat that into the ground, but we got some meme coins that have done pretty damn good, and I'm happy to see that because some of my bags are pumping. I put you guys all onto every single play. Pretty much I've been getting into, taking a look at, putting my eyes into, getting my bags onto. It's not like I'm giving you every single piece of the puzzle, but you've got everything that I've got as far as like substantial, like, you know, wins, stuff like that. It's been spread around pretty nicely here. So shout out to you guys who've been following along. Let's go ahead. First, I'll start at Myro. And again, this is one of my favorite coins just because I've been charting it the longest and pretty much can call out like, yo, this is your point to start grabbing a bag.
Which one did you say this was?
Myro, M-Y-R-O.
M-Y-R-O. Yeah, no, I had that written down from last time. What's it at this week?
You're at 7 cents with this one from these bounces right here around the 5 and 6 cents marks. This is as bottom as I would imagine you're going to get with triple bottoms on the 5 cent. But this is going up to 44 for all-time high.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is a good coin. Like, if you're looking at charts and you're looking to, like, what I'm trying to do, honestly, with a lot of these, my favorite coins that we cover over here, all these entry points, I'm trying to at least get $100 into them, and then I have like a wallet for everything set up so I can just see, like, you know, what's the percentage from there. But let me just add this up here. I know. What's up, lady? She's been grinding her ass off. Shout out to her, putting in the work. She's the one that gave me the alpha on Ginnin. So we might as well go ahead and take a look at that real quick. I've been calling this one out for, I don't know, what, 3-4 days now, saying, hey, it looks pretty good. 3-4 days takes you right back here. Being today is almost the 10th. So that was, I mean, the earliest that I could get in. That gives you these bottoms right here, gives you upside potential. We fill this gap up here. That's a nice little come up. You got 23.4 million, 13,000 holders on here. Ginnin is Doge's sister. And it's the brother of Doge. I don't understand how that works, if it's a brother and the sister. Ginnin, Doge's sister, brother of Doge.
2024, man.
You're right. My bad. The Canadian coming out here with this liberalness. Just kidding. But nah, man, like it was the chart, like take everything else outside of this 2-hour chart. This looks like a good entry point, especially if you put into the numbers into consideration. 23 million on the market cap, and it's showing support, it's showing it wants to move up, it's showing, you know, it's respecting the history. 13,699 holders on here. I like it. I like how it looks. I'm just gonna say that much. Let's take a look at Kin. Kin is what powers the Code app. If you guys don't know, now you know. This is probably one of my favorite tokens to be just, you know, dollar cost averaging into every dip that we get an opportunity to buy into this, and kind of looking like, do I have anything I don't really care about? I don't see a future in. Like, this is 100% a long-term play. Like, this is something where I don't care if it hits an all-time high. Like this run, as long as they keep building and keep doing what they're doing, because all-time high for this bad boy. Well, I guess we gotta go way back. I don't know if way up here. So you're at like the ground floor right now on something pretty amazing what they're doing with Kin. What was your conversation like? I know you met with Tanner. You want to talk about that real quick?
About Kin?
Yeah, you met with Tanner, right?
Yeah, no, we were hanging out. We're like local, so we know lots of the same people. Not lots of the same people, but we're connected in the same circles, which is pretty cool. So yeah, excited to see that relationship flourish a little bit. He's a really nice guy. We went for a coffee at Starbucks. He hooked me up with this cat code box with everything in there, and we were just talking content and nice. What's to come in the future. It's exciting shit's happening. They got a crazy ecosystem over there.
Yo, put the box up real quick again.
Yeah, where'd I toss that? I tossed that right here.
Hold on, I gotta switch these out. Hold on. I'll get you up here. It's my first time. Yeah, check that shit out, yo.
Yeah, man.
So if I scan that code, I wonder if that's like is that your code?
No, that's the symbol, dude.
Okay.
I think it's backwards right now, but
yeah. There's a setting
on. You got your 50 cards in this box.
Nice.
And yeah, I've been handing them out. I got them in my weed stores, hung up on like their little like boards and stuff like that.
That's tight.
Can you scan that?
Yeah, I probably can scan this here.
Let's see if it works. I haven't actually scanned my own card.
I'm gonna do the zoom option.
Oh shit! Should I go back?
No. All right, let's go. Let's see.
See if it works.
Yo, hold on. Hold on, let me put it on my computer. On the other screen that's a little bit bigger. Here we go.
Oh, getting psyoped.
You're gonna just get mad tips. Wait. No, that went to mine up in the top corner. Because the screen like switched on me. Hold on. Here we go. There you go. Perfect. Come on. Your shit's blurry.
Fuck you.
Hold on, keep it still. Or it's backwards.
Oh, is that why? So
yeah. Go on the bottom. Look, on your screen, you see the little the wheel, like the gear.
The gear.
Hit that, and then do the mirror, John. Like hit the mirror button. All right, he's gone. Well, guys, technical difficulties. We'll bring him back up here, but there's a button. We'll get him to turn it around so we can tip him. If you guys sent me a tip in here, I saw a couple of you guys throw it up there. I appreciate all your support, man. It means a lot. We just literally made the next payment for the restream with the last couple tips that came through. So shout out to you guys. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the best way I think kind of do this stuff and using these tools is to really empower you as the viewer. You get an opportunity to be part of this. You get an opportunity to be part of the whole entire lore. And I got something I guess we can kind of talk about this. So we didn't really get a meeting together and really get into the details, but I think it's probably worth talking about a little bit now. You want to bring your card back up real quick, Dan?
I didn't even I clicked the wheel, bro, and I got yeeted off the screen, so I didn't even get a chance to click mirror.
Oh, if you yeet yourself off the screen, do you see on the bottom where it says like mirror?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, now then flip your drone around, and then you should be good to go. Yo, your setup looks kind of like mine with the TV. That's so funny. And I have like 3 lights over here in the corner, which is also awkwardly fucking set up.
Bro,
all right, dog.
You gotta be
This is like a Canadian USA Inception or something.
All right, is this going the right way now? Oh shit.
Yeah, I can read it. All right. Bang, that worked way quick. Tip card not activated yet. Send a tweet to this person to activate their tip card.
Damn.
Hold on, do that again. It says it's not activated. Tweet them.
Bro, at Tanner. The fuck, bro?
I just sent you a tweet. It's probably a new card, or it's reading your card differently. Have people been tipping you on that?
I can't say yes or no.
I guess you can't sign in to check your balance on that. And it's,
Yeah, no,
it's
I'm about
private.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look right now, to be honest. Oh yeah, I got a tip at 6:28 p.m. of $1. So it might be from that card. It might be from being out here in the trenches.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that card, if it's saying it's not activated, it's not linking up to your name.
Okay, I might do this after. Try and scan it myself and do a screen record and then send that to Josh and Tanner.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Let's see what we got here. Yo, Okami got his tip card set up. Yo, Okami, put your tip card out there and we'll get you some tips running through there. This homie actually, let me just find his page. He's got some dope artwork and he's a prime example of a person that would benefit from using something like this. So let's get him cooking. Okami, do you have your tip card in your profile?
Not yet.
Well, get your tip link, paste that into your profile, or do the tweet so we can see your get code. I don't see anything on here.
I know it doesn't look like he linked it yet. He probably downloaded the app and said, "Yeah, I got it."
Yeah. That's exactly what he
yeah.
But yo, he does this kind of shit. He has some AI generated script stuff, but it's fucking dope. I look forward to it every morning, seeing some sick ass fucking Okami salami. Look at him out here being a goddamn menace to society. But nah, this shit's dope. I like this stuff. So check it out, guys. Okami, get your tip link up. We could have just hooked you up live on the screen. Unfortunately, I can't hook up Dan unless I click on his link. But I'll show you real quick how quickly you can do that and how easily that works. So let me pull up Daniel AF. Daniel F. I like your name. I like how it looks like that. I don't know. It looks cool. All right. So just like this, if you guys had your tip code, you would click on a link like that. It would pull up this. You would see this load up and it would go. Wait, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe you can't see that. All right. Yeah, you do see that now. It would look like that, and then you would have his link. So now I can actually go to his page, and I guess you guys could on this as well. Let me swap this up, zoom in on this guy. No, you can't do the zoom. But if you can scan that, just like this, I'm going to do it live so you can see how easy this works. Gang, right there.
So it worked on that, eh? So
yeah, this worked. Your physical card didn't work. You got to see what's going on.
Misprinted my card. God.
Huh?
I said they probably misprinted my card.
That's what I'm thinking. They set it up with a different logo, so now you got multiple accounts. All right, so let me send you a quick little John. All right, Guys, look how fast this is. Ready? Let me know when you get this on your phone. You ready for this?
I see the notification. That was like instant.
Dude, that was fucking nuts. Like, I don't think my finger was done like being on your screen here, and it it shot it through. That's pretty wild. Very dope. But yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun working with that community. There's the homies over there. They're constantly innovating. The project that they've been working on and doing new shit. So make sure you guys get set up. And just like I showed you, the tip card link, it was right there into your profile. You seamlessly can click it. You can put it up into your banner and stuff like this. You can just make it easy enough to click on and scan that. That goes right to it as well. But yeah, check it out, guys. If you're doing any content, if you want to help people around the world, I mean, think about this. This is the other side. Yeah, it was very fucking fast. Look at the homie down here in the comments. He was like, that was pretty quick. It's quicker than regular Solana, which is nutty. Like when you hear about how fast Solana is, this shows you the true like speed of Solana. Let's get Dan out of the trenches over here, getting them all covered up.
I was over here ducking and dodging, trying to get around your right in there.
Yeah, right. Got all this shit out here, but yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Like getting into that, Justin really hooked it up with getting us on board in there, having the meetings, getting to meet people, hooking them up, making other collaborations happen. That's really where it's all about. I've talked with them about doing some IRL things where I'm going to, and I'm getting some more equipment so I can actually go post up on the street and just people walking by and be like, yo, what's going on? I'm going to hand them my card and explain to them what, this is, ask them about crypto and just kind of keep them on the loop like that. One thing I was thinking, and what do you think about this, Dan? Tell me your thoughts on this piece real quick, is basically, what if you had not only does it take you to your tip link, but your socials, like you can go right to your X account. You know what I mean? Yeah,
like a link tree. So you got the tip and then you offer.
So it's like you go straight to tip, but if you already have the app or download, or it's like go to their profile, go to their account. That way, if they don't have it, they can go right into following you and being part of your ecosystem, your community that way. That's something I was thinking about that would be kind of beneficial. And shout out to the Eagles, guys. We took home that W. Just make sure you guys, know what's going on here. We hold it down. Philly on top, baby. Let's go.
Jeez. It's not time yet, but I got the Raptors hat on today.
Raptors? No, this is football. This is football.
I know. But like, I just had to put on for Toronto. That's all.
Man, look, bro. There's a sore spot in my heart with that Toronto bullshit, because there was a game, I think it was like the finals for the Sixers, and the ball went and then pops right out in the corner, and you guys went on to win and then lose in the end.
It's always an L for us, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you got Drake to thank for that. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just caught an L too. But I've been bumping his one song. What is it? No Faces or New Faces or something like that. It's pretty good. I think
I don't mind his music. I think he's got a lot of bangers. But anyway, let's get back to the charts. There's reasons the guys are here anyway.
Okami said Kawhi did that. That's true.
Yeah, fucking Kawhi. Yeah.
You ever see Kawhi laugh? I can't copy. I can't impersonate it, but he's got such like an awkward laugh. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Just pull up a clip of like Kawhi laughing.
I got you.
Like a wild laugh.
Well, hold on. I believe you. I don't want to see him again because we'll just leave that alone. But anyway, guys, this is Ken. It's 41.7 million on the market cap. This has been up since we've been, rocking with the guys and hanging out and learning about this. We have 62,700. Wait, hold on. Excuse me, my bad. 62,716,821 holders of this coin. That is one hell of a distribution out there. The max supply is capped at 2.6 trillion, right? Trillion, billion, million, yeah. So, I think there was some other conversation we had about the supply. I know Josh was talking about that, and I told them we'll be getting back up with them pretty soon to to kind of just catch up and see what's going on. But I guess this is probably a good time to announce. We got 41 people in here. Shout out to you guys tuning into SMS Live. I'm SMS and this is Dan AF. We're just taking a look at some of the price action with the meme coins going on, popping off, taking some movements. We're going to see if we can take a look at, I thought I put some lines on charts. I guess it didn't save with, oh well. But let's just go ahead and start back down at Ginnin. It's Doge's sister. This is the coin I got wind of not too long ago. Let me change this up. And what I was gonna say is I've been thinking about doing some type of interactive kind of game, kind of trying to find a way to incorporate using the Kin app or not the Kin app, the Get Code app, and using the Kin token to reward people. And I'm thinking about doing a game show during a space, like a like a trivia thing, where people can pull up and we can tip them accordingly or reward them for their participation and being right and stuff like that. So we can really keep track of it, maybe do teams or something like that. But I'm gonna do a whole space like that and really put that together. So if people want to be contestants where you can win actual cash, hey, come check it out. We'll be talking more and more about that as we get out some details. I'm not just gonna randomly do it. I want to organize this, maybe get a sponsor or two to help out, support that. But I think it'll be a lot of fun getting some community engagement together, especially with the price action looking a little bit more bullish. But guys, this is Ginnin on Solana. It's at 23.3 million, 13,699 holders on here. If you take a look at the chart, we've been bouncing along here, finding support. And right now it's just coiling up, looking for the next run up here. Maybe we can set an all-time high. I don't know. It's a coin. I wouldn't fade it. I mean, there's still some opportunity to get in here. You see this W where it tried to break out, and we're at the same point right here. So we're looking at levels right here. A little bit of traffic, a little bit of resistance right there. Once we get to this point, we can bounce up. We're going to start seeing a little bit more price action, price discovery. I'm bullish as fuck on this coin, guys. So take a look into it. See what you got to, see what you got to do. You got any of this? Did you pick it up? Did you fade this
I'm
one?
always adding the Kin. Like, that's part of my...
No, Ginnin.
Oh, shit. Sorry. It sounds the same.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, I was like, Gin. Maybe I shouldn't have done that back to back, but hey, here we are.
Yeah, man. No, you called that out to me. What was it, like maybe 2 or 3 days ago? And yeah, I tossed a soul at it.
Nice.
Just because I didn't really know. Like, you're never wrong with your call outs. You've always
been
pretty good. It was just a little looking at it. I just tossed a little, see what's gonna happen. I'm pretty heavy on the leverage trades right now. I'm not too heavy on the meme coins.
No. Getting beat up on them?
I took my profits and I was just chilling. It was all in Sol. Now Sol's down, so my wallet doesn't look as green as it used to. So I've just been chilling, just doing those leverage trades.
Oh, I got you. Well, that's the thing, man. Like, there's volatility, and that's one thing with meme coins. And that, remember when I told you I stabled?
Yeah.
That was like when things were kind of at their top. I just got a code notification. Looks like somebody sent me a tip.
Jeez.
That's pretty dope. Hey, look, that dollar just came right back. Shout out to you. Thanks, Kinships. I appreciate you, homie. Kin to the moon. Look at all these guys in here, man. They fucking set these shows on fire. Look. That's what I'm saying, guys. These people show up constantly. Another one just sent. All right. Take it easy. I'm going to have to start giving these back out to people. But, yeah, guys, we're going to be doing a game show with the Kin, not Ginnin. Maybe Ginnin, we can get that cat together and get something going on with that. But pay attention to this, guys. It's Doge's sister, brother, uncle, cousin. It's 2024. I'm not judging anybody or anything. Whatever animal you want to be, do what you got to do. The next one we're going to take a look at, let's scroll up here to the top. Let's take a look at Bonk. See how that reacted to the movement with Bitcoin. Is there anything you want to take a look at directly?
I was going to say on Bonk, I scooped some of that up on August 5th. I was pretty happy with that pickup.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. Did you sell any up here, or are you holding on long term?
I did. Oh, yeah. No. I don't round trip.
And he said, no. I'm a profit maxi. Well, one thing I do want you to kind of consider is like putting some away or waiting for a point for the market to crash, whatever, for the next run. But like Bonk's one where I feel like where you got into it's probably the best point of this entire bull market. one
Yeah.
of these
So like,
points?
I was gonna say quickly, I was into crypto like for maybe a month or two prior to bonk, or prior to August 5th. And when that happened, I woke up that morning and saw what was happening. And I was like, man, I'm not going to get an opportunity like this again. Like, I just closed a deal. Like, I just got paid from a job. There was a driveway that I had paved.
Yeah.
Made some cash. And I was like, okay, time to ape into a bunch of shit. So I picked up a bunch of blue chips, bunch of stuff everything was down like 40 to 60%.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, I got in on a bunch of things. And that was just one of the little bags I grabbed.
That's what's up. All right, so look, remember when we looked at that Solana chart? It looked kind of like this before that breakout?
Yeah.
And it came down 50%, so it was kind of looking like this for the next breakout. Like, that could be literally basically another setup of what we just looked at.
I can see that happening.
Like, it's very similar to it. It's got us at that higher high situation, and I mean, this one's a little bit more straight and flat in different situation setting, but this is very similar. It just caught my eye. But anyway, like, this is one thing about this is it's such a strong chart because it's that little congestion breakout, sell off, congestion breakout, sell off, over and over and over again. So like you can almost time all of this together, you know? It's pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at the dates underneath.
What, here?
No, yeah, like, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4 peaks, I'd say, like decent sized ones.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what the dates were underneath it.
All right, so this is December 23rd or 2023.
Okay.
And like that's towards middle of December. This is March 2024. So you have 1, 2, 3 months in between there. May 1, 2, 3 months in between this spike.
Okay.
1, 2. So yeah, so this one is May 2024. August. So I guess you're due for another spike.
Yeah.
And this is bonk. This is one of the bigger boys. This is at 1.5. What's that? Billion? Yeah, 1.5 billion. 762,458 holders on bonk. I do see this coming back up here easily. I think this is just kind of giving a lot of opportunity to people that aren't paying attention and putting all their money into shitcoins. Shitcoins can double, triple, quadruple, 10. I don't know what 10 triple is, but whatever. 10x. They can make significant gains. You sell them bitches at the top, you dump them into some shit like this, and let them sit, or you'd be like Dan and you sell them at the tops.
Don't dump your bags though.
I mean, do whatever you want to. I mean, sell everything. I tell people all the time, man, it's your fucking money. If you can sell everything, get a bag, and just time your the crashes and just not hold, like why not? You know, if you could throw $5,000 in here when everybody's bitching, and then fucking wait for it to run up, make a couple grand, sell that. That's the easiest fucking playbook ever.
The way I have it, so like if I threw an X amount on that bottom, like that mark that you just pointed out, that valley, but back there,
yeah,
I could take out half of it when I get to that first peak, let it ride. I could take out another half at the next peak.
Yeah, scaling out.
You know what I mean? It just keeps printing for you.
Exactly. It's just scaling out. I mean, that's the best way you could, trade for yourself is because you're letting your money work for you instead of selling it all, trying to time that and like catching a falling knife or anything. Like it's just running up and it's still the same amount. Like you never put any liquidity back into it unless you wanted to, but
that's creating residual income for yourself as well.
Exactly.
So it's not like that one play. You have like a couple plays like this that's printing you a soul a day or something like that for X amount of time, and during that time you're not just chilling with your money watching it print, you're looking for the next couple ones.
Exactly. So what I would do is, let's say I got into something like this up here, I would say, all right, if I put $500 into here, I took my initials out up here, and then let this run back up to 500. I take out 100. Let this run back up to 500. I take out 100. Let this keep running back up to that like target goal and taking out my profits when it hits there, regardless of what the price action is. Just keep telling myself I'm paying myself off of this bag. Like this bag is supposed to, instead of like people always think like take profit or whatever, do a percentage. Like just tell yourself how much you want to make off of this. This $500 is supposed to make me $1,500, right? And how does that work? Well, take your initials out, let the rest work for you. You know, don't add back to it. Don't do anything like that. Like, be confident. And if you get to the point where you want to take everything, that trade's done. Find a new entrance. What's this?
Whole
A contract?
page right here? Nah, I got 3 pages. This I like to go through once in a while. I thought I'd bring it up here to show people. That's how I cultivate my growth mindset and emotionless, just trading mindset, so I can take
Daniel's
my profit.
robot, guys.
That's it. But yeah, I make sure I stay on top of that.
What was that? We didn't see it.
You didn't see it? Oh shit. Okay.
I always saw it look like a contract.
These are all my points for just like cultivating.
Read some of them.
All right. So this is what I go through. Like, I'm gonna say when I start losing trades. So I keep track of all my trades in like a trade journal, and I'm on top of that all the time. So when I start losing, and I'm like, I'm not trading smart. I'm not playing smart. I'm not doing good. I kind of go back and revisit all this shit. So just a growth mindset means embracing challenges, learning from mistakes, and believing that intelligence and abilities can develop over time. And trading this mindset translates into a willingness to experiment with new strategies, learn from losses, and constantly improve. Nice. So after experience of a loss, I don't get, discouraged. I go back, I look at my shit, I see why I lost. And 9 times out of 10, it's because I'm listening to other people writing trades, and I'm like, I'm buying when it's already, or I'm throwing a short in when it's already red. Like, I'm not going to do it before, you know what I mean? Like, I'm buying the green candle instead of buying the red candle and riding it up in the long. So I got to go back and look at that stuff, and I just reflect on it. So after each trade, I ask myself what went well, what didn't, and what I can learn from it. And I keep track of all that in my journal. I'm always embracing my failures. I'm always learning. And I have a fixed mindset. Like, when I look at my strategies and I set my stop losses and I'm following my risk to reward ratio and I'm doing everything right, I just make sure I stick with that. Like, I have a fixed mindset on my trade. I don't like stray from what I'm doing. I make sure because the minute I stop following my strategy is the minute I start losing.
Right.
And that's what it comes down to. I have a strategy where I can profit, and I just got to play with that. I can't get greedy. I can't, chase that nice like 400% P&L card to on anything. So I just got to stick with what I'm doing.
No, 100%, man. I like what you shared there, and that's something that I kind of want to add to it is you sound a lot like me when it comes down to taking notes, following, and staying disciplined. Like, discipline's a motherfucker, but that's the one that sets you apart. Like, the trades that I've lost were straight up dickhead moves, degenerate moves, bets on like hoping that it goes this way, because if it does, the risk to reward would have been so great. But all of those losses, like, they add up, and it doesn't make you look good, or it doesn't feel good when you're so like you're dialed in, you know what you're looking at. You can look at this stuff and literally call these things out, right? But when you have a record of losses and you're not changing the game, like I went through this, I was like, why am I not eating with everybody else? Like, what is going on? Well, there's a couple of things that went into the play there. First rule was I wasn't feeding my investments. I wasn't feeding myself. I only had a set amount, and I was like, I gotta double this. I got to. So that got to mentality took me away from take what's available and then continue moving forward. Like, I was trying to hold on instead of taking 20, 30%, profits. I was like, all right, let this run to 60. Well, that goes back down to 24. When we're running leverage, you're getting eaten by some of your fees with that. So it's like, this isn't really anything now. Like, I just literally wasted this time in this trade. So like, once I saw that pattern of like dumb shit going on, it's like, all right, go back to your rules, set your stop losses. Like, that's another one. Not using the tools that are available to you. You like, running risky liquidations is fun and all of that, but like, it's more fun getting kicked out where your stop loss is and re-entering the play to catch the upside, or re-entering at another position to catch that downside, because you're probably fucking right. And when you sell out because you're selling for a loss, and now you're like, I'm not getting back into it, because you're emotionally getting invested into that play instead of seeing, all right, fucking, I got stopped out. Who cares? Move on. What's available now? Where am I at now? You know what I mean? When I stop doing that shit, that's when I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hold on to this one. Like, I'm gonna ride this one out. Like, yeah, you're gonna ride that fucking zero, dog, just like everybody else. Like, that's the name of the game. So Sticking to your game plan, that's number one. It's like, well, developing a game plan, I guess, is number one, and sticking to that. Like finding something you're good at and repeating that. You can put $1,000 or $10 in. As long as you're following the same exact rules, the outcome is going to be the same. It's going to be a W if you're playing by the rules. The risk, yeah, you're going to lose more if you sell for a fucking loss, but if you're setting yourself up for the right play, you're using your tools, you're using everything to your advantage, you're going to start to fucking hit W's. Also, getting involved with somebody like Daniel IF, he's always online fucking putting plays out there. He has his own trading club or community, right?
I do. Yeah, I got like...
Tell us a little bit about that real quick, bro.
I'm working on the Telegram chat. I think I fucking did that all wrong. I gotta leave that shit and restart. But I got an X chat. There's between like 20 and 30 people in there. People that I've come across, talking to in spaces, meeting online. People that are into trading, I just add them into this group, and I'm trying to keep it clean, trying to keep it all about people's entries and how they're getting into entries, just so we can help out other people as well. So I'm being picky about who I add to it, just so I can make sure I keep like a good like people like experience versus non-experience like ratio in this chat, just so everybody's benefiting. And yeah, I'm slowly growing it. I want people to get more active. I want people to start getting more wins and stop waiting on the market and learn some winning strategies to help them earn another stream of income and ultimately just be a little bit more financially free and a little less stressed out with what they got.
That's what it's all about. That's dope, man. I definitely urge you guys to check that out if you're new, you're experienced. You know, working with people that constantly win is only going to help you become a winner as well. But take a look down there in this corner, guys. I want to take a look at this chart, talk about this one real quick. It's our best friend. You know this guy. You want to talk about this one? So you want to talk about this one?
Oh shit, is that what you said? Yeah. Nah, you called that out so early for me. And this was just one of those ones that printed for me. And I didn't start adding into it until recently. And I'm glad I did again, because it's just taking off. It's a meme that's going to last forever. And it's Kobe. Kobe's my best friend, man. It was one of my first little NFTs that I grabbed, like, early, like from a mint that you put on the table for me and said, hey, go snatch that. Yeah,
Kobe, man, I like the community. I like the people involved with them. I just hit the guys up today, and so I was like, what more can I do for the community? Like, how can I contribute? You know, other than just spread awareness and tell people, you know, about good communities, good coins to get into, things that aren't going to rug. Like, you see a sustained floor right here, and this isn't just a sustained floor that, like, spikes up and comes back down. There was this growth right here. People sold off, moved on to new positions, but people held down the fort. You can see these green candles up here. They're not these ones. These are real buyers. These are real players. These are people that want to see this succeed. These are really important to see. Like a candle like that, sucking up the floor, and then these spikes up here. Like these, you understand what that means, right? Like, that's people accumulating on the way down. All this shit here. Like, do you see how there's more green, like narrow spikes where people are selling off, but people are buying all of these bags?
Yeah.
That's something that, like, when you look at charts and you see that, when it looks like there's like spiky hairs on top, like that's what it looks like to me. Like,
yeah,
you know?
No, I never thought of that. It's actually that's a really good point. I've never thought of that. That's just people accumulating.
Yep, that's all that is. And like you typically see that with a lead of red up to it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All of this red. It usually happens like that. Like most of this is red and it turns green, obviously, but that's when you see all of the, like, there's not much to buy. Like, it just was starting along the bottom. But as people are unloading their bags, that's where it's getting bought up. And you can see it across the board with a lot of these coins. But it's something I pay attention to because that means there was buyers up to this point. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean that this lost or it doesn't have any value or it sucks as a coin. It means there was that much belief. It's just people were taking profit. Like, look at that big ass red candle. Like, people sold. It's almost the exact same like length of that, you know. So yeah, here's what it is. Charts are gonna chart, but my belief is strong with this one. This one has the force. It's on an uptrend still, despite all of the volatility. It's a nice one to take. This is one of my favorite ones to chart lately. Look at this wedge. It's forming. You still might have a little bit of choppiness, but I think you get new all-time highs with this. This is a pretty easy 3.4 million. I mean, easily 20 million in the books, in my opinion. Why not, right?
I think it will. In terms of like our bull cycle, so it's gonna be my first like, you know, bull cycle once this shit kicks off. So I'm trying to go into it with like, I'm looking at like 10 tokens. Like I think I'm just gonna take like 10 tokens and so on into this.
Yeah, and we'll let them kind of like run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best advice I was ever given from people that made a lot more money than me was, you know, find your favorite convictions. I have a list in this book from the guy that I reference all the time that like had this like tier of tokens from 2020 something where it was like go through these. He was like you could really just pick a handful of these and kind of throw. And like not randomly throw money at it, but because these are the ones you looked at. But this is why my watch list over here doesn't really change. I add to it. Like here's Nub. Let's take a look at Nub. This has probably been talked about lately. It's probably riding along the floor, but you'll see what I mean with this one. You probably never heard about this, right?
No clue what you're talking about.
All right, NUB. Put this on your list. 100%. You'll see it pretty quickly.
You said Nub?
Yeah, NUB. Yeah, I think I actually have the ticker right here. Let me see if I do. Used to be one of my favorite ones to cover. Where is it at? No, there we go.
Yeah. No, chart looks solid, like especially at the start.
Well, the thing about this was it took off. It had a lot of like social engagement and social awareness, and people were bullish about it on like TikTok and shit.
Okay.
And like there's like a lot of emojis. Like if you go into all right, so this is how you do your research. If you see something like this people are talking about, this is like an easy way to do some quick research into a token. So just go to hashtag NUB. We'll pull up Nub and see the first couple things that come up as far as top posts. All right, so now you're gonna start seeing what Nub is right here. Nub Kitty. You see this little guy?
Yeah.
This is what Nub is. It's just a meme. That's simple, right?
I gotta get that fat one, send it to my girlfriend.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
All I heard was hodl, so I eat it all.
Yeah, all she does is like eat chocolate bars, I swear to God.
That's fine. Follow Nub Kitty on Twitter. Not a question. Daddy is back. This is 5 hours ago. Nub is Chappelle Show. Fwog is Keenan and Peele. Both nice, but we all know what happened when Chappelle came back. I bought this new thing. What the fuck? Yeah, this is pretty bullish.
I like it. I fuck with it. So tell me about its history then.
So I found out about it just from it being a pretty popular meme, and it was all over the place. It was cute, and that's all it took for me. And then I saw it being traded. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chart real quick. This is the spring into the summer. So when I first started covering this, I might be able to even see some video. I kept seeing the same thing right here. Like I missed this run up right here, but it kept supporting this floor right here, and it was bouncing, coming up, looking like it was making new highs right here. It was trying to make this breakout to fill this gap, and it even went all the way to right this point right here. And then that's when things started off in the middle of the summer, and it's just been in a downtrend since then. But to me, all that did was give you more opportunity to get in. There hasn't been much going on, but you have 22,000 holders. You're at 11.4 million market cap. This is a slept on token. A lot of people know about this. You can type Nub into pretty much anything, any search engines, and come up with some results. And that's literally all it was like. All it took for me to see like the possibilities of what Nub could do. So
crazy. Yeah, no, it definitely looks like a good entry compared to what it was with that many holders. Like,
yeah,
I see the potential.
For sure. I mean, all it takes is a little bit of excitement for Solana meme coin. Some people talking about it, pushing it. You see some excitement recently in the last couple hours. Actually, that's really bullish. So if you can get this up to this at 1 cent right now, if you can get this up to 10 cents, which seems pretty fucking doable considering that's only halfway to all-time high, you got a 10x right there. You know?
Yeah. Speaking of 10x, it's not really a 10x, but I am up 6% on a short right now.
Speaking of 10x, it's not 10x, but oh, you on 10x leverage?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, it's an 80x.
You're wilding.
Yeah.
Is it on Sol or Bitcoin?
It's on Bitcoin.
You're shorting?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most villainous play. It's like, I'm bullish, but I'm going to short this motherfucker. Do you think we see 60K in the next week, this week?
This week? Okay, let me back this up.
You broke my chart.
No, I'm just like pulling up my chart because I'm zoomed right in. I'm on the 1 minute right now, so I just gotta fix this so it looks like something on my screen. I hope we go to 60K. To be honest, it's looking.
I think if we go to 60K, it holds.
Sorry.
I think if we hit like 60K, that starts to holds that price.
Yeah, no, 100%. It looks really good. It should go to 60K, but it seems like every other morning I'm waking up and it's just fucking tanking.
Well, that's how I see it. It's like you get teased like this with this nice run up, like you've had before. I mean, even higher, and then it shits all the way back down every fucking time since the all-time high. Like, and I mean, that's reflective of all these meme coins. Like, look at this right here, March, right?
Yep.
Let's go look at Nub back in March. April. So you see the cycle happen, right?
Yeah.
So we have March. People are selling their Bitcoin. Into April. You probably have a dominance swap, like change through here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things ran up and the meme coins cycled out. They took their profits pretty quick. I'm only speculating and guessing, guys.
Yeah, no, I got a question for you. Is it fair to say that Bitcoin, so like Solana follows Bitcoin more or less. Does Bitcoin then follow like the S&P?
I think the S&P, yeah, I think you can say that. They kind of work together, or they work in almost in tandem, because my belief is a lot of these companies invest into Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So like I think that has a strong strong part to play with that. However, I also just think that people are smart enough to cycle their money into things that they can consider to stay, like not stable, but to move into a different asset that just gives them opportunity. But I don't think it's bad to say that there's correlation.
Yeah. Do you mind pulling up their chart?
Yeah.
Correlation?
What's that?
A few times, and I've never actually dissected it myself yet, just because like I don't want to focus on too many charts. I'm just focusing on leveraging Bitcoin.
Which one? The S&P?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what you wanted here?
Yeah.
How do I add Bitcoin to this? Bitcoin. Well, does that help?
That does help.
I like this. I'm actually going to save this. I think it's a pretty good tool here, actually. Just for like explaining to people, if you just threw your money into index funds, which is traditionally what people are told to do, versus throwing them into Bitcoin over time, it's fucking clear as goddamn day. Right?
Right? I gotta show my parents this one because they think what I'm doing is illegal.
That's hilarious. Let me screenshot this for us real quick. I'll send it to you. Here, let me put the compared with S&P so you see that all in there. Hold on. I'm gonna send this in the group chat for you, all right?
Yeah.
Get this shit out of my fucking face. I actually never did this. Let's compare some other ones to these, like see what your better investments are. I mean, I guess we would know probably by guessing. It's kind of saying it, but it's cool to see it. All right, you should have that right about now.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So that's a pretty good indication of, you know, money well spent. What's another thing? Let's just put in Solana. They don't have Solana. I didn't think so. Doge, do you have Doge? Nah.
ETH?
Yeah. Oof. Not good. Well, all right. So this is kind of interesting to see because, all right, even so with this, I do not like that little component. But you can take a look at this. You see where it kind of runs together?
Yep.
And then it breaks out. I mean, it's still this blue one right here. The S&P did have a little bit of a bump, considering. And what was that? All the way up in 2020.
Yep.
And then it came back down here 2022. It crashed right here. This was great. I remember this. This is like me getting into crypto. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. COVID. That's where it started, man. But hey, if this chart continues on this path, I mean, what do we say? All right, let's say this comes down.
Okay.
It can't come down right here, bro. I mean, if this does come down, it's probably coming like, at best, something like this, and then rocketing up, right?
That's what I see.
Like this comes down to like here, and then runs up, and then it comes back down to here for like a low.
Like it straight up looks like it's being held back until after some elections or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I got tinfoil underneath this hat, that's all.
I lined this shit with tinfoil, but no, it's pretty good. I like that. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good question. All right, so let's get back to some of these meme points real quick. We don't have our lines up here. I was hoping they were going to stay from the other day just to see how things kind of were looking with, especially with this breakout. But again, Nub is something I would say put into your radar. Keep looking it up. Take a little bit of look on TikTok and stuff like that. As far as TikTok, I've been trying to update and learn the algorithm. There's a couple different things I've been doing, studying. I think that we're really going to push a little bit harder with the TikTok guys. I think that there's a lot of opportunity. Getting exposure and getting, not just for our sake, but just for the crypto as a whole. I think it's net positive. So that's something I want to work a little bit more towards. I've been seeing some other people's TikToks. I've been watching it throughout the day, just getting a little bit more involved and pressing more buttons, basically clicking more. And I don't know. that's part of like the game. Like I like investing. So basically what I'm kind of saying is like I see this as an opportunity to buy in right here for Nub. Another great opportunity to buy in for a coin right now is Punky or Punky. I don't know what you want to call it, but I love this chart. I love where you see this entry right here. Like I think I'm gonna, swap just for this sake. Just a little bit, nothing crazy, but it's just a point where I would say this is like you're gonna regret not getting it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a great buy-in.
I like it for the coin and what it looks like, and I mean, just in general.
It's one of those considered like blue chip coins.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You have 147 million on the market cap, 56,912 holders right here. It's him. Hi, I'm Punky. That's the name of the coin. Nothing else to it. And then the last one I think we're going to cover for tonight is going to be Harambe. Just because I want to point this out, I saw a post about this as well. These big buys right here are gnarly. Like, do you see these big green ones? These aren't just those MEV bots or whatever those are called. These are buys. I'm almost positive these are like legitimate people buying up this chart. It's the slowest growth I've seen on Solana, but it's growth nonetheless. It's revisiting this trend. Like, this is such a good little trend.
It's healthy.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's a solid chart. Especially for entries. So I think the best entries, let me find, where's my pen at? I don't have a pen. There's a pen. Use a marker. Okay. I'm gonna do a video on these coins specifically just to see where we're at. So again, that's clearly something that I think got some potential. We're gonna take a look at Kobe and chart this one for the next couple months. Just these are gonna be like a 5 set of coins. Like if you were to put $500 in, $100 each, you know what I mean? Let's see how this plays out just off of what we're seeing here. There's other ones, but this is just gonna be the lineup. Ponky. And what else say? Harambe. And what else do we have on here? Nub. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I do a video on all of these, let's just throw Myro in there just because, I don't know. I looked at it and it spoke to me. I'll divide this up and do like 4 and 4 or something like that. But I want to cover these coins, and I'm going to probably do these maybe like bi-weekly or something just to give like a solid update. I do weekly updates and then turn these into shorts as well. But I'll do one long video that has them all, and then I'll do shorts for all of them. On that, respectively, and we'll see what happens. But my goal is I want to put like a set amount for all of these into the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even if it was fucking $10, not that I would want to put more in all of these, but my point is for somebody getting into this space that doesn't know how and they want to see how this shit works, if you were just to start with dollar cost averaging into these points, throwing $10 a week into them. You know what I mean? Like something that they could track as well. That's my kind of the point of what I'm saying here is, let's say 100 max or 10 DCA to 100.
Well, when I was working before I got like a comfortable position here in crypto and was able to like stop what I was doing, I pretty much I had $100 going into an RSP and $100 going into into a TFSA like weekly, and I stopped that and just started putting that into crypto up until I started winning some trades and really doubling down on my money and making some big plays and was able to start that snowball effect. So just taking whatever you can and putting that into crypto, like little amounts, like it doesn't have to be a huge amount. Like it adds up eventually.
Right. I mean,
those bigger plays, you'll really start to notice.
Yeah, you'll find those plays. Those will come to you. And I agree with you. Is just put what you can in. I tell people if you have like a regular job and you're trying to get into this and you think you got to start with $500, like you don't. Start with what you got. I got Okami. Thank you, brother. I got it up on this list. But I was doing like landscaping, and I was charging like 35 for small yards, and like other yards are like, 40, $50 or whatever. There's like small shit like that. So I was literally just taking that extra money that I typically wouldn't have, and that was all of my crypto money. Like all of that was like my time spent became crypto money. And then once I had some money set up on the side, like I was buying Solana, I was buying Bitcoin and Ethereum, just the main three. And I was like, all right, let's just see what I can do. If I get 3 yards, that three different buys. And that's the way like I worked it until I got to a point where, all right, I've been doing this for a month and a half. You know what I mean? Like, let's see what I can get into. And that's when I found like NFTs and started like seeing how I can really use the assets. And I was like, damn, this is tight. Like, it's not just buy and hold. There are things you can do with this now. And that's where I think people are still wondering, like, what can I do with this? Well, if you're into it, you can trade it. If you're into it, you can, do the NFT side and all of that. But overall, try everything, get involved and see what you like. You never know where that's going to get you. Like you came from Forex and here we are talking about NFTs, talking about coins, talking about meme coins.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. There's so much opportunity here in Web3. So even if you're not like fully confident in one thing, you got 10 other things you can do to start earning and accumulating crypto.
Dude, even if you blow up your whole portfolio, like you can start back over. You can come back. Like getting involved with something like now gives you opportunity to make those little failures and learn from your mistakes and turn them into lessons. Like I did not like just nail this from the gate. I didn't get good insight. Like I didn't know what I was looking at, but now I'm pretty confident and looking at certain things where I'm willing to share. Oh, now don't go there. Cancel. I almost switched up the whole game. I closed the wrong tab. I do want to pull up the NFT chart real quick, just because there are some specific things we looked at that have played out pretty well that I think are worth mentioning. Let's get Nub off of your face real quick. Yeah, Nub chilling on you. That probably feels kind of weird. All right, where we at? Put this back over here. Yo, did you see that Beetlejuice movie came out?
Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
That actually, yeah? Damn, that's kind of disappointing though. There's no rollout or nothing for it. Usually, like, I don't know, the first one was such a staple in my childhood. The second one. I didn't realize it came out.
I didn't either. I just saw something. I was like, all right, cool. All right, so dude, I want to buy either a D-God or a fuzzy D-God. I've made a decision.
Yep.
Yeah. My next purchase is gonna be, I don't know. I was asking my homie. I was like, "You think these are gonna stay under 5?" And clearly, that didn't fucking happen. So there's that answer. But I think D-God's going on a crazy run, personally.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to fractionalize the D-God? You just get half. We'll divide it down the middle, and you'll be PFP left. I'll be PFP right of D-God.
Yeah, 100%. We'll each have half of the PFP.
Yo, what if we got a D-God and a U and then divide them in the middle and then like have half and half each? I'm gonna fuck around and do some shit like that and see what happens.
Let's try it.
But I think that they go on a run, so I think I'm looking at these, honestly. I was looking at them the other day. We had the conversation, which is kind of funny. But this is what I want to talk about. Herman's. And I wanted to hear what your take on this was, because I know you said that it was popping up on your timeline and shit like that. To me, all of this is laughable. All of this is funny. It looks just like some other projects and some other guys that are building things in the space. And oh my God, I'm just not impressed. The price reflects it. But what were you seeing?
I wasn't seeing anything. I look at this. It looks like the same as everything else. We covered that in the last stream we did, last space we were in. And after we did that, this was everywhere on my timeline, man. I was like, this guy calls it out right away. Like, you're always calling it out. You said this looks just like everything that's out there, so why wouldn't it pop off? And then it's everywhere. It's all over my timeline a couple days later. Yeah.
I'm still not impressed with it. I mean, it reminds me of like a Bad Cat. It reminds me of the OK Bears, OK Dogs, Bored Ape, Solana Club, Bored Ape, Yacht Club. It reminds me of all of those things. They got these like digital things where they're mimicking and actually like doing the stuff, but that looks like the OK Bears and some other guys that are in Ethereum that have some like there's this shark thing, like Soul Shark, whatever the fuck I don't even know what that project was. That thing was doing what this thing's doing, and it's nothing new, and that's like the shit that sucks because I'm like, this isn't like exciting, you know?
Yeah, no, it's copying everything. Like we went through that last stream. We zoomed right in, like just even like the simple marks on the collarbone, everything like that. It was just a complete mimic, a copy. So it was lazy, to say the least. It was lazy work, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks kind of stupid. But here's the chart, and it's exactly what we said. We said here's the run up, this comes down here. If it doesn't continue to run up here, this comes down and revisits points of support, which is about 1 soul or lower than 2 souls, basically what I said. And it came back down here literally to 1.5 exactly, and this is up from 3 or so when we were talking about it. Literally came right back down here. Like first was the first step, right back down here. Here we are, dipped below that, so it looks like there's buyers supporting this level of 1.5. I don't know what the mint was. It seems like it was probably close to this. I'm not sure how this thing went. I'm not hating on it. I don't care. I'm just pointing out the complete obvious and like the lack of like original or anything. Like I don't know. I couldn't support this. I wouldn't do a review on this. There's nothing special about it. And even the 3D character thing that I saw them doing, I was like, their claimers are way cooler. Just I don't know. Yeah. Not a fan. And the chart, I mean, I guess the hope and Hail Mary is you fill the gap, you get a 1.5, bump back up on this to all-time high at 3. If that goes there, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this goes catastrophically to fucking, or not catastrophically, but parabolically up to 30. Maybe I'm completely fucking ass backwards, but I don't like it. Not a fan. There's quality out here already doing cool shit. I don't know why. I do know why. I know that people have to try to do shit. So I guess that's like the biggest reason or justification I can give you. But for all it's worth,
on them.
What's that?
I'm bullish on them.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
They're gonna flip D-Gods.
They did flip D-Gods. You didn't see it? That's good.
Jeez.
No. All right, man. Let's get out of here. Fucking, it's 11:30. I've been needing to sleep more, bro. Like I've been doing this fucking 2-3 hour for like 3 weeks. Just kicking I literally slept up until this little space, and I had half the drink left. I was like, I'll just chug this during this stream, and my eyes are going right back to sleep.
That's wild.
Dead Utes. Man, Okami, you brought these up, Dead Utes. I like the artwork, bro, but it's not about liking the artwork. It's like, is this something that's realistically going to take off and like be a real collection, do real shit differently than it's already been done? If it's just going to be a Dead Ute version of the regular Utes, because whatever, it's like rejected Utes. They kind of did that, and they got great tech. They got a good team. They got good people over there, but they can't catch any traction. They can't get any love. So it's just like, for me, doing another derivative at this stage, it's kind of like pointless. That's just me. I still like the art, but I like, my background is fucking cool ass art, and it's made from grok. You know, like it's not hard to come up with cool art anymore, and that's the thing that I think is going to affect people. Like the original art is going to be what really, really matters. Like. And Dead Utes could be that. But again, it's a derivative of the Utes at the end of the day. So Utes are so well organized with what they got. Like if you're a content creator, like that's why I'm looking into it and branding with that, along with like doggos. Just both of those are key. Also good trades, in my opinion. So like it's just navigating that. It's something I want to get into. I got to put a note back on here. I know I have more notes, but it's just going to keep it fresh. It's NFT5. All right, so my doggos, I don't care how anybody feels about this, and this is the game I play. Once I see a run up on a project and I'm going to be in the profit of it, I want to protect my investment. I want to hedge my bets, so I take loans out for the fucking for them. I did want to keep them, but at the same time, I was like, you know, just the way things are set up right now, it makes more sense for me to take this and roll this into meme coins that have buying opportunities, exactly what I did, and everything worked out profitable. Yeah, I don't have the cartoon pictures anymore, but I still have an entry below where I was at if I decide to go pick them back up and go sweep them, which is the goal. Get more, get more, get more. So I don't know. That's just, some people ask me, like, why do you switch your PFP up all the time? First off, I can. So there's that. That comes with the territory, because I can. I don't know how else to frame that one. Secondly, because
you own that page?
What's that?
That's SMS is yours?
What do you mean?
You can change your PFP whenever you want. I didn't realize that was your Twitter account, bro.
I fucking hate you, dog. You're trolling me, and I was like, what are you talking about? Because there is an SMS page that was recently acquired. So there's some alpha right there. Oh, but yeah, dog, I own this shit. I pay for it monthly, wear whatever I want to. I also, fortunately, have a badge from Gotchi Media. Shout out to the homies over there. We just had like a really dope team meeting. Some exciting stuff coming out from me specifically. I want to shout out. Nah. I'm not even going to do that. I'll just drop it probably Wednesday around lunchtime. There'll be a new video out on how to secure your assets. I've talked with Michael from Wallet Guard. We're going to be getting with him, I think, the 22nd. Or we're going to be doing a live stream like this. So you were asking about wallet security, safety, and stuff like that. He's going to be the guy to go to. He's going to be the guy that has all the answers and can really help, all the people in the crowd that come up, especially these ecosystems and these communities that we interact with. Like, we want to make sure everybody's safe, and he's the guy to go to.
All right, that's dope. I'm excited for that. That's going to be
huge. That'll be a really good conversation. Looking forward to getting some content out of that. But as far as that, guys, I just got this to play for you. I gotta update all the promo stuff. My partner right here was getting on me about it today, so I'll make sure I get this. Oh, I deleted everything because it was all old.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck off. fuck right off. I'm done. I quit. I'm done. I'm out. I'm just kidding. I'll get the shit done. Bro, tomorrow I don't have anything but your space to pull up to. So I'm going to put out some work and drop some stuff. We have meme coins to cover, NFP-Fi to cover, some other interesting things to cover. We have the game show to plan and get people on board and get some contestants. Okami, you should be a contestant on the game show. The way that you become a contestant on the game show, it's going to be a live space, guys. You're going to need to have a tip code or a tip card. You need to be with the code app. You need to have some PIN set up, and Okami, don't laugh, dog. You're starting negative points because of that. So whatever, you're gonna owe me money to play in the game that other people get to play for free and profit if we keep at this rate.
Double
negative. You owe me 50 can just to get it. But no. We're gonna be powered by the Kin ecosystem. Talking with the team over there, they're gonna make some things possible for us. So shout out to them to even consider it. Dang, sorry, Okami. You better run your tips up so you can actually buy into this thing. But it's gonna be for me. I don't want to do any costs except for Okami to get in. I want to pick out, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 people. I want to do it kind of like a Jeopardy way where everybody gets to go through and give an answer. If you want to copy off the person before you got to hope that they're right, whatever the case is. But yeah, we'll figure it out. It's going to take a little bit of planning. So if you guys want to be part of that, I think it'll be fun. We'll do these monthly after the first one, and we'll just get them dialed in. It'll give us 3 weeks to get ready and execute on the 4th. I think it'll be a good addition to Solana Made Simple. Dan, surprise, we got more work. Just gonna put that out there.
The work. Keep me busy, bro, because I'm getting bored. All I'm doing is playing Call of Duty. I'm not even streaming it like I'm supposed to. I don't know what's going on.
Well, do you want to get the shit set up to stream or what? All you gotta do is sign in. We could try that afterwards. But one thing I will say, if you guys are looking into be contestants on the game show, some of the things we'll do is simply having, can you explain what TPO is? TPO is time, price, opportunity. That's something that you could have gotten in the resources from the homie Nate with the printout, or you can just get it from his link tree. But it'll be stuff like that. You'll have time where you could research it. If you're quick, you could use ChatGPT. I personally don't give a fuck. It's going to be, whoever's right, and all of it won't be stuff that you can ChatGPT. Some will be bounties where you're going to have to go find this want to start a website, or maybe we'll go drop a tweet and you'll have to figure out which tweet it is. I don't know. We're going to do some fun shit. We're going to figure out ways to do this and make it the most fair way possible. But the main thing is, it's just about bringing the community together, doing some cool shit, getting some sponsors in here to get some awareness for those guys as well. And I think it could turn into something special. I mean, I don't know. I don't see anybody else doing it, so I said, fuck it. I know as soon as you say nobody else is doing it, it's 50 people like, oh, my boy, or this guy. Motherfucker, I don't care. Like, we're doing a game show. Pull up.
And we're doing it with Kin, with Get Code. It's faster than how they're doing it.
What's that?
I said with Get Code and Kin, it's faster than how they're doing it.
Well, 100%. I mean, it's going to be where like the way I think it's going to work is if I have everybody's tip card, like of all the contestants, and then if it's somebody new that pulls up, they'll just have to drop theirs into the chat or something like that. But if we have contestants set up, then we'll go through, and whoever's speakers, they'll be able to come up and give their answers. You know what I mean? So if I said, hey, like a Jeopardy question, you know, who is whatever, or I don't know how to phrase it right now. My point is, like, if I explain like an NFT definition, and then somebody has to say, what is an NFT? You know, like.
Yeah. No, I feel like we'll have to get the Kin stickers from them ahead of time, like the contestants.
Yeah.
And if you add a couple. We're just watching the names, and then we're.
Well, someone's gonna have to be the scorekeeper. Someone's gonna have to be the Kin payer. Like, so, like, it's gonna be live. So, like, as soon as you get an answer right, or like, let's say you pull your hand up right, we'll just have somebody that's like, look, this is gonna be the judge. They're gonna say, I saw this person's hand first. It'll just have to be down to that way. That's the only way I know how to buzz in. The other way would be sending like a message. Like every time, whoever the first person is to, you know, send their answer into the chat. You know, somebody's gonna have to constantly see that. Or maybe we have like a group chat set up. You know, so it's like you and then the 4 contestants. So I'll ask a question live, and the first person in the group chat to enter it in there, they're the ones that will be able to win. There's only one other person that's judging it in there that could see it. You know what I mean? Okay. There's no way to get ahead of it unless like you had a faster connection, I guess. But that's just going to be technology being technology. Like, I can't help that.
I'm plugging my laptop in on an Ethernet.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug into the wall and just be like, "Yo, what's up, guys? This is my Starlink." But no, I think that's been my first thought, is like having a specific group chat where all the contestants can like type in their answer right away. And then, like, let's say we have Okami in there, and we'll just say he's the judge, for instance. And then he'll say, all right, this is the first person, because he's also a speaker. He'll come up and say, all right, guys, the first person that came up is this person. Drop your tip link in there. And instantly, whoever is the payer can, you know what I mean, would have to be that judge, I guess, too. And we'll have the funds sent to them, and they can just pay out everybody. But I think we'll have a couple $100 to give out. And maybe we do different tiered questions of, stuff like that. I mean, we could even do stuff like whoever gives the first answer to the total number in the collection of cyber frogs. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
All right.
Or what's the total supply of Funky? What's the total supply of Harambe? Like, stuff like that could come
up. Sometimes I hate these charts.
All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm done. Yo, actually, can you give us a rundown of what's it called? The Canadian meth? I remember you explained how to make it earlier.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta get polar bear milk.
How do you get polar bear milk? I'll let you answer that.
Man, if it wasn't 11:45, I'd call my brother and get him to explain it to you guys, because he's the expert with that. But I feel like...
Wait, is this real? Polar bear milk is something you guys drink?
Well, some people do, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yo, so how much do you like hip hop music? Are you like deep in the trenches of hip hop?
Oh yeah, I love hip hop.
We should do like a breakdown next time, like a hot song drops, like a reaction video live on stream.
Oh, I got you. The only problem with that is, oh, did this do this to me? The only reason I don't always do that is because YouTube sometimes gets upset because of copyright stuff.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, the intro might have fucked me up. So I gotta delete this instantly to make sure that their algorithm doesn't pull it up. And I only have one more strike and then I lose my channel.
Oh God.
It's all because of accidents of like playing intro shit, honestly. So
That's wild.
but anyway,
YouTube,
what is this?
man.
Did you know that if you slip, Landon will be there?
Pardon?
If you slip, Landon will be there.
Who's who's landing?
You'll slip and land on these nuts.
Oh God damn it! I knew that was coming. That's why I paused.
Do you like
Jesus
pudding?
Christ.
Do you have pudding in Canada?
Pudding?
Yeah, do you like pudding?
Go fuck yourself, Sean.
How about putting these nuts in your mouth?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you know where to rest?
Rest?
Yeah. No.
Wait.
Just kidding. Oh man, no, I'll stop. That's the thing that last bull run, people would always do that. Like, it would be such a serious conversation. Somebody would just pull it up and be like, "Yo, do you whatever," and just drop it and end the whole chat with that. But yeah, let's get this together. I think the game's gonna be fun. I'll put that together probably. I'd like to do it maybe after the Singapore thing, so people get back, they can be part of it as well. But I'm gonna get to bed, man, and we'll rock out again, guys. Tomorrow we have Daniel AF's his weeklies Tuesday and Thursday. Yep. It's just trading spaces and whatever the hell else he wants to talk about. Things are going to be developing and growing. We're not just going to sit to one thing. We're going to figure out what we like the best and what works. And right now, it's just showing the fuck up and going from there. But you want to talk about your space real quick?
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a few people coming. We're gonna talk about some trades, hopefully getting some entries at the start of the show, and then towards the end, we'll see who has like the nicest P&L card posted in the comments, and that person I'm gonna do a little giveaway with some kin. We'll see what happens. Nice. Right now, if I were to enter this giveaway, I'd only be up 13% because that's when I entered this short when we started this show. So. You know what I mean? I'll have everybody kind of post what their trade was, their leverage. Whoever has the nicest percentage, do a little giveaway. So make sure you guys get
a good deal. It sounds like a good way to be involved and learn a little bit. Is there any way that people can copy your trading or anything like that you have set up, or is that something you've thought about?
I haven't really thought about that yet.
Well, one thing people can do is, I know that we have a copy trading bot that we've kind of looked at, and I did a little bit of research on it. Didn't dive too deep into it, but I guess we could just kind of use your wallet that you trade out of, and we can practice that, see how it works out. If that works out, I might set that up to copy your trades and see if we see how the P&L looks on that.
Yeah, let's try something, man.
I just want to try it out while I'm at work. I just want to see. I trust your judgment. I trust your trading. So I'd be interested to throw a couple $100 on there just to see what I could do passively.
No, let's do something. I'm just, it makes me nervous.
Good, because I feel like you'll be better under pressure.
No, 100%. I like that. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, I want to see it. I mean, fuck, I'm at work and I know there's trades I miss out on, and I'm not upset about it, but if I have a trusted source, it made me think about it today. I was like, if I trust his call outs and his judgment, why wouldn't I just copy his trades? I was like, let me ask him if he has anything set up, because I know there's some ways we can get some bots set up in that Telegram you have that you're using. Yeah. So it would be advantageous because you're going to be putting a paywall up in there, correct?
Eventually, when that comes around, I want to do that with certain people, so hopefully that plays out.
Yeah. So what I would say is do some test runs if we can get this up, and then when you get your paywall set up, I will go live with the copy trading as like an asset for the Telegram.
No, that'd be pretty cool. I definitely got to figure out the Telegram. I'm freaking lost with it. Like, I made it, and there's a bunch of people in there, but nobody's like writing anything in there yet. So I think I have it set up so only I can. I don't know. How to
You got
that.
me, bro. I would 100% be hiring somebody to run my Telegram because I have no fun.
Yeah, no, I gotta look at that.
I like the SMS club because I know how to operate that pretty damn good. Everything else, I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I really don't want to go click on that.
Yeah, no, I gotta figure that out because honestly, like, whenever I am feeling some type of way about the market, I don't know how to enter a trade, and I feel like getting in a trade, I'm not sure what the market's doing. I'm checking my leverage chat because that thing, like, everybody's always talking in there. It's very
They got a pulse in the market when you're in groups like that, and that it's really good for taking a look of what's going on. There's one chat that I'm in. I'm gonna try to see if I can get you in there. It's not like it's a paid thing or whatever, but it's just like there's a lot of people in there. It's closed, like a small group, but they're always active. And when I'm not actively trading, I just get in there and read, and I'm like, oh, that's what's going on.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's what it is too. Because like for the longest time, I had notifications on for so many like just market news.
It clogged up my timeline, and like the algorithm was fucking whack.
Yeah, I had to clear all that shit off. So I haven't been doing that lately. But I got this group chat, and there's so many amazing people in there that are.
Is that the leverage one? Leverage output?
Just spitting their TAs and doing their thing, and the people that are learning it, like Okami, he's doing courses right now. Man's like really going all out, figuring this shit out. And
yeah, awesome. I was reading that. I know there's somebody else that we had in there. He was doing, he was learning, and he always like posting there. He's one of the Jerry, I think it is.
Yeah,
he lives in Miller.
We got Jerry. We got Trapper in there. Trapper yeah. Active. Yossi.
He's got a little, no. I mean, as far as like newer guys, I thought Jerry was trading.
Yeah, Gary, Breckwell, Maxi. There's a few people in there.
Nice.
Not necessarily newer, but just figuring out about
leverage
trading on like Jupiter, because that's something that was new to all of us. And I've been chilling Blowfin, getting people active with figuring out the charts and figuring out how to make money with their money instead of just sitting on it flat or watching it go down.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Instead of watching it
fucking gay. I hate seeing money sit there and be flat. I know that patience pays, but there's also active like moves to be made in the market.
There's always opportunity.
Yeah, always opportunity. Like Frog, like Kobe, like get Jin in. So do what you guys got to do. Pick up some bags. Let's these things pump. Yeah, again, Ginin, Kobe, Ponky, Harambe, Nub, Myro, Frog, Kobe. I'm gonna say it twice because I like it. It's my best friend. But they're on a nice little bit of a run. I think this, honestly, dude, 10 mil, 20 mil, it's coming.
Yep.
It's coming. But we're going to rack out, guys. This has been way longer than I thought it was going to be. Almost 2 hours now. I love how you did this. I'll be tired at work all day tomorrow. Thanks so much for everything.
No, that's no problem. I'm going to be up half asleep trying to brush my daughter's hair and braid it. So
get the vacuum and just...
No,
you ever seen that trick?
Yeah, no, I seen it. I tried it.
It works.
No, it doesn't work like that.
You had a shitty vacuum.
No, I got a daughter that's scared shitless that I'm going to pull it all out of her head.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. My experience was not that. My experience was like, oh, this is hilarious. I was like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, no, you have no idea. I put her through some shit. Not really, not like some shit, but like I have fun with her. We have fun.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, brother. No, I gotta tell you this. You're gonna laugh at this. I took her to. There's a Jurassic World, so like they have these big robotic dinosaurs and shit, and it looked like Jurassic Park. Mm-hmm. This big T-Rex in this one thing comes. It bites a light, and like it comes right over the audience, and like the people walking you through this facility pretend like, oh, the gate's not opening. The dinosaurs are fucking. They're gonna eat you. Blah blah blah. And I told my daughter before we go, I'm like, yo, you were just eating those chicken nuggets from McDonald's on the ride here. Like, you know dinosaurs like chicken nuggets, right? Like they're gonna smell that on you. She's like 4 years old at the time, so she's like, Daddy, no, seriously, like really, Daddy, blah blah blah. We get there, don't I pick her up in the audience just so she could see over everybody and see what's happening? And as I do that, the T-Rex comes down and like starts shaking the light, like going to bite her. So she thought I was like, it smelled the chicken nuggets. Feeding her to it. What a terrible experience. But
Dog, you
funny-
fed your
funny
daughter to fucking T-Rex, bro. What's up with you?
I don't know. Bro, have a good night.
No, that's fucking great. But again, guys, tomorrow 9-10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're gonna be getting it in. Just a space, be chilling, talking trading, and getting some alpha. So make sure you guys tune out. Daniel AF will be live and direct. Anything else you got for us today?
Peace and love, brother. That's it.
Oh, I would. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. I was gonna drop some alpha for some NFT stuff, but we'll just let it go.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah, we'll talk about this on Wednesday and see where we're at. But we'll talk about it in your space tomorrow. But have a good night, guys.